versus Bly. To the top right, our blue Terran player. This is MarineLorD. And to the bottom left, our red Zerg is Bly. How much MMR does MLord have? You know what? I'll go look it up for you. Give me a sec. Amazon Prime is ad-free. It depends on when your Amazon Prime renewed and whether you have like a yearly subscription to Prime or monthly. Basically, if you have a yearly... Basically, if you paid for Prime for like the year before they removed ad-free viewing, you still got ad-free viewing. But if you paid per month, then basically it disappeared after your... Basically, it disappears the next time you pay for your Prime. MarineLorD is currently rocking the 6,647 MMR. How about that, eh? That's on his barcoded account that's been tagged on SD2 and masked. His main account 6.5k at the moment, so 6.5 to 6.7, thereabouts. Definitely one to watch out for. Already lost it. Feels bad, man, says Don Sidebreak. So I actually cancelled my Twitch, cancelled my Prime, and then realized that I had a whole year of it still. So, yeah. But obviously, I don't know. Maybe I didn't cancel Prime. I thought it was maybe no, because I don't get ad-free viewing anymore. So maybe I need to go cancel it still. I genuinely did want to cancel it though for the fact that I lose ad-free viewing. I mean, I got Amazon. I didn't need Amazon Prime. I guess I do need Amazon Prime now though, because I love my own. Fuck. I used to just steal my parents' Amazon Prime. And my dad used his Twitch Prime to sub to me. My dad's a loyal 27 or 28 month subscriber now. But, yeah, I guess maybe I do need my own Amazon Prime. God damn it, they've got me hooked. Starport on the way up in the main base. Tech Lab dropping down on the racks as we go into the early game TvZ. We've been seeing a lot of very fun builds with Starports and Tech Labs lately with the Battlecruiser openings. Interested to see if MarineLorD's going to crack this one out here. Interested to see in general if he's going to play that Hellbat Cyclone Banshee style, which has been very popular as of late amongst the Terran players. So, interested to see what his choices will be. As we do see a couple... Oh, a Marine currently just nibbling away at that Overlord, which is popping through into the main base. Zergling runs through here as well. No fusion core just yet, as the BC finishes. Maybe he wants to deal with these Zerglings first so he can hide that fact. He will get a Liberator started, which, well, kind of feels very regular. He's a little bit supply blocked here, MarineLorD, on 46. That's like a Wardy supply block, that is. It's like 46 supply? Yeah, I think I can get a supply block around there. I feel like we can make that one happen. There we go. Fusion core does come down, so definitely going into this. Again, didn't want to put the fusion core down too early, I imagine, just because obviously Bly was across the map and having some fun with those Lings. Hellions are going to run by now. There's Lings looking to run by as well, but he's already losing a few drones to this, so he's going to have to get some SCVs on the other side to make up for it. We'll go check in on that in a moment as this Hellion just sits in that choke point. 10 workers killed across the map. I mean, these Lings are just going to be dealt with mostly by the Hellions. That's going to be a little bit frustrating, but in the end, I think that one Hellion can keep microing around, and it should be fine. A few SCVs pull off, so again, a good little play by MarineLorD here. He keeps that worker count nice and close between them. Bly runs in with even more Zerglings, but there's more Hellions on the way out. It's not like MarineLorD's just like, yeah, I'm going to stop making, Hellions. Liberator pops out as well. If Bly saw that again, this could be a nice fake because it doesn't look like it's meant to be a battlecruiser, because very rarely with the battlecruiser do you go for the Liberator first. That's just something that sort of happened because of the timing of different bits and pieces in the game getting a little bit weird early. And Bly is still making these Zerglings and just running them on across to the top right hand side again and again and again. So Zerglings just keep on coming. Ling's taking a little bit of damage there as Hellions will continue to come up through the top side. SCV building up a command center on the natural expansion. We do again see these few Lings getting taken down. So Ling's getting picked off as we see the Lair and the Rotorone dropping down here from Bly as well. And we do just see this singular Marine slowly just moving forwards and nibbling away at the Overlord. So Overlord taking a little bit of damage. We'll see the Hellions coming through. Spore Crawler will start to burrow up there. Hoop Team has been killed off here so far, and just going to be seeing 7 drones currently on the way out. Lair coming up in the main base, but there's that BC teleporting in. Has a Yamato cannon, but doesn't want to use it yet. Will not fire onto that Spore Crawler either. He's just going to target down drones. Bly already losing 4. I mean, this queen is dead, and the next queen should just get Yamato. He doesn't need it yet. Okay, well, so far Marine looks so good. Probably goes for the Yamato when there's more than kind of one queen attacking at a time. Make sure that transfusions can't come in. Oh, there's no Spore Crawler down here. Hellions run by on the right side as well. That's going to drag the queens out of position. And this battlecruiser is just having a field day on the drones. Drone after drone after drone going down at the moment. So much damage being dealt here. And as we're going to be seeing that Spore Crawler working its way through that BC. Now he's going to Yamato the Spore Crawler down. Obviously, Yamato doesn't one-shot a Spore Crawler, so actually that was a bit of a waste if he didn't plan on actually following through with it. He's going to target it now. The BC is getting low, but it will just survive for time to get out of there before the queens show up. But man, this is 33 drones killed. Battlecruiser is rocking 30 kills. 8 drones being killed off as well as the Liberator's picked up 12 through the game. Going to siege up on the 3rd base. MarineLorD is just absolutely everywhere at the moment. Absolutely everywhere. Hellions coming across the map from MarineLorD 2 to get this underway. So extra Hellions coming across. There's the Roach Speed coming up from Bly. As we'll see, the Hellions going to dive in towards the 3rd base. And Evo Chamber to block off, but I mean, they can't block off all the areas. Pulls a couple drones behind the mineral line to block, but this mineral line is so oversaturated. 14 more workers go down, and Bly is just getting massacred in game number 1 of this best of 3. Bly just wasn't prepared for it, honestly. I really believe that Bly wasn't aware of the fact it was a battlecruiser because of the fact he saw that Liberator first. I think the Liberator just sent him on a completely wrong direction in terms of what he thought it might be. Bly is just consistently trying to remake drones, which means he never actually has units to properly shut this down. Drones pull into the naturals. The Hellions show up, able to pick up even more damage. 38 workers down, 40 workers down. How many have been killed this game? An 8-minute game, he's killed 90 drones! In 8 minutes! He's killed more than 10 drones a minute so far. Oh my god. He's going to get another couple on his way out over here of this BC. And Bly is still just trying to make more drones. Have you guys ever seen 100 drones killed before the 10-minute marker? You might be about to. We are 9 drones away with a minute to go. 100 drones in 10 minutes. Can he do it? The world record for drones killed. In 10 minutes time. That's crazy. That is crazy. Just gonna see those lings taking some damage again. 15 SCVs down. 10 more drones on the way up. Drones is gonna get mining there on the natural. Units coming across the map from MarineLorD. He's got 40 seconds, guys, to kill 9 workers. Let's go. Let's see it, mate. I want to see it. I really do. I want this battlecruiser to teleport across the map now. If he gets the repair on this BC fast, 30 seconds. Come on, man. Don't let me down. Okay, it might be a little bit too late. These BCs are about to teleport back across the map, though, so maybe. Maybe. 2 Hellions, 3 Cyclones coming in. Locks onto these couple of Queens. Macfield's about to finish, so about to start getting bonus damage. Teleport, battlecruisers, teleport! Nice little couple of pickoffs so far. Oh, they're in. Where are they? Oh, they just teleported with the army. Ah, that's boring. Okay, he won't quite kill 100 drones in 10 minutes, but I mean, the game's kind of over anyways, and he's just going to be fighting these roaches here. Obviously, the BC should just turn around. They can't keep up with these roaches, and the Cyclones can just kite them for days anyways. Turns back around, finds himself this 4th base, and, well, a couple of Yamatos are ready, by the way, so he could Yamato down a couple of Queens if he'd like to. Swallows are doing some good damage here, but just continue to move on through. We're just going to be seeing another Queen going down. And so many Overlords being picked off here. There go more drones. We're now up to 96 workers killed. So you will get to 100. Maybe. Surely. 98. Come on. 100! Way! Oh, it's so crazy. BC's killing this Spore Crawl underneath as well, as we see Hellbats and Cyclones out in the center. GG's called by Bly. And that's going to be game number 1, going the way of our Terran player. Button, and to the top right hand side, our blue Terran from O Gaming, MarineLorD. Up against the red Zerg to the bottom left, Bly from Tolan's Lions. Having a social life dance game, I know, check me out, eh? Check me out. It's been a few times I teleport on top of a Spore Crawler and I'm surprised at how much damage the Battlecruiser takes. Spores are pretty good against them, to be fair. Because the spores hit quite hard despite the armor. I feel like flying above a spore is one of the bigger issues. But the spores are also quite tanky, so it takes a while to kill a spore, so it is a pretty good defense. I mean, the thing is, I think it's just a matter of figuring out the build. Like, Zergs are always going to struggle with new builds, and obviously this is very different to anything they've really dealt with for a while. But I mean, realistically, on the, you have a long time to scout it. A BC doesn't build fast. It's super expensive, so there's not much else on the map as well. Which is why you kind of get away with the fact that, as a Zerg player, an early attack can get a lot done, for example. What, do you mean to tell me there's more to do in a day than streaming to watch StarCraft? Only sometimes. Once a week maybe. It's actually been a crazy week. We streamed every day since last Friday. And we're still going to be streaming every day until next Friday. Streams every day, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Every day. We've got StarCraft 2 coming at you. I'm loving it, actually. I'm having a really good time streaming. I was having a really bad time streaming yesterday because I was super tired. I was ill. I was not having a good time. I went a little bit mad at Twitch chat and I got a bit tilted. And, my mindset was not good at all, but I'm really enjoying streaming every day. You guys have been super awesome supporting the channel as well and giving me some good hope for the future. So, appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Reaper is coming around and trying to see what's going on. Link speed on the way up here as we get this going. So that's coming through as we see those Zerglings coming around the top side of the map. Ba 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 ba. Bow. I'm really into singing the soundtrack lately. I really need to stop because it just isn't good content at all. I remember, and I'll never forget this, I feel like I'll say this every time I cast MarineLorD Bly. I remember the time I cast MarineLorD going 28-3 against Bly in a best of 31 all maps played. Yeah, he went 28-3 and it was just a massacre, and poor Bly just died to the same 2 builds again and again and again and again. It was crazy. Liberator opening again. This time the Barracks is going to stay on the tech lab. Obviously Bly doesn't get in with early Zerglings, and you got to remember also in that last game Bly made a lot of Lings which didn't really do a lot. So in terms of being able to be prepared for the Battlecruiser, he wasn't as prepared as I think you would have liked to be. Right? I mean, he had Lings just consistently streaming in, and I just don't feel like they really found any real solid damage. So I feel this game he might be better set. The Liberator comes out, the Fusion Core is on its way. You can see obviously this is much better timed this time from MarineLorD, just due to the fact that again, last game he was pushed around a little bit and things were changed around. Loud mic, sorry. Yeah, my mic does this, guys. It just decides suddenly it wants to go really loud. I'm going to work on getting that fixed up. I've got no idea what the issue currently is. Hopefully it's a little bit better now. I'm just going to get a new microphone and headset soon. It's happening! New headset! Ah! Battlecruiser gets started here. in the main base. So do you see the Fed CC just on the way up? Hellions going to be pulling away on the left-hand side. Back through the top as a couple of Overlords, a couple of Queens getting set out. Liberator gets 5 kills and does get pushed away by a Spore Crawler, but can now go back home and get healed. And last time the Liberator came back in and added quite a lot to that attack while the Battlecruiser was distracting over in the main base. Liberator was sieged up over on the natural and so on, so was having a pretty good time. Ton of Hellions moving out onto the map. Coming all the way through the south side of this here. There's that Rotoron getting started. Moving forwards. Hellions, though. Good stuff so far. Getting a few of those Zerglings. Creep spreading out in multiple directions. I'm going to teleport the BC right on top of the Queens. That's brave, right? Surely. Yamato cannon down the high energy Queen? No, just any Queen. I guess it already used its transfusions as the BC targeted with the Yamato. He's going to chase that BC down. I mean, again, usually you would teleport into the main and try and deal damage while the Queens is distracted here by the Hellions. Decides not to this time. There is double Spore Crawler in each base. Maybe that's something of an influence here. What does MarineLorD actually know? Well, not really much. Liberator in the natural does get a drone. One of the Spores will move into position to deal with that. That comes through in the main as we see a couple of extra Hellions on the way out, plus 1 vehicle plating on the armory. Again, very significant. Which kind of shows that he's going in towards the Hellions and the Cyclones. Plating is definitely the better upgrade because it also affects the air units as well. So while he builds Hellions and Cyclones, sometimes you do it with Banshees. It looks like MarineLorD will probably keep on building battle cruisers. Either way, it's extra armor on those air units that will then, of course, continue to be so aggressive and so annoying. And it buys you just time to continue going on. Zerglings out into the center, and they'll start to pick their way through the rocks up on the top side. Hellions pulling themselves all the way back through the top as you see the PCs teleport over into the main Yamato on one of the spores already. And we're going to Yamato up one of these Queens as well. It goes down pretty quickly. Only a couple of drones killed though. Bly's starting to deal with this a lot better than he did last time around. He's got a lot of money in the bank as well, Bly, as he gets set up in towards his infestation pit now. However, not much defense on this low ground base, meaning that these battle cruisers will start to find damage, and that's 15 to 19 to 20 kills. While Link counterattack will break into the third, MarineLorD is very quick to pull his SCVs away though, minimizing that damage. He's really quick to pull those SCVs away actually. Really good job of that. One of the BCs will go down as the other one, though, is still going big. Up to 32 drones killed now. And looking to pick up any more that it can find. This Spore Crawler will probably just go down too. And if he kills the Spore, I guess another Spore shows up. Again, it's more damage done, though. As we see, Roach is going to try and break through. The first couple of tanks on the way out, actually. So not going Cyclones with tanks instead. Maybe just feeling he wants a couple of units to defend and then go into Cyclones. Probably the way he does this. Because he does just start at max build accelerators. So probably a couple of defensive tanks in towards the Cyclones after that to start playing that hyper-mobile army around the map. What's up to Muslim? Thank you so much for the host. 2 days in a row? Dude, if you want a date, just say. I'll ask you out, bro. Thank you so much for hosting us up 2 days in a row, back to back. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone from the Muslim stream. How you guys doing? Welcome. We are watching the WardiTV Christmas Invitational Group B, and it is currently MarineLorD up a game against Blind, looking very good here in game number 2. We've got a lot more Terran action throughout the day. We've still got the rest of MarineLorD's matches and so on coming up, so you got all of that to look forward to, guys. As right now, MarineLorD is crushing face and doing a pretty decent job of it. And there's a couple of Queens taking some more damage. One battlecruiser does teleport away. Swarm Host coming out in kind of a desperation measure, I feel. Swarm Host coming out this late, and I don't know. I just don't know what the Swarm Host is really going to get done here. I mean, obviously, at this point, maybe Bly just feels he needs to do something which is very efficient. And obviously, Swarm Hosts at that point maybe are the answer, but It's tough to really just say straight up, but that's the way to do this. We do see BC showing up, and a couple drones in some trouble. Through the bottom side of the map, some swarm hosts coming all the way over. Scan drops down, and a few crew tumors being taken down as well at the moment, so getting quite a bit of damage done as you see those locusts going to drop into position, and they are going to pick off an SCV, and that command center in some trouble here. As we'll see the units coming in, the locusts are going to get it so low they get the kill. I think MarineLorD thought it was going to stay alive, so he just missed out on that one, unfortunately. $15 kill BC is having a time of his life. Other battlecruiser already has 25. Obviously, Bly just has no creep spread or anything to really slow these attacks down because he's being pushed back so much. His queens have been so busy transfusing each other, being killed time and time again. It's just an endless wave of onslaught, realistically, here from MarineLorD. There's a couple corrosive bars, don't quite hit the target either. And, well, Bly already losing out on this base. This base down here is fresh and new. Maybe he can go and kill that. Otherwise, MarineLorD might just try and keep on pressing forwards because there isn't still any real anti-air in position. Yamato's on a couple of Ravagers. Oh, whoa, Biles! Nelly actually getting to the battlecruiser there. Did quite a lot of damage. These other tanks just getting sieged up to the bottom side. Hellbats and a Cyclone working their way through this hatchery. 11 more swarm hosts on the way up here. This hatchery is going to go down. I mean, some swarm hosts on the other side of the map is a nice idea and all, and you can praise it as much as you want, but the reality is, it's just not going to be enough. Congratulations, you've killed a siege tank. These swarm hosts, well, MarineLorD knows they're somewhere on this bottom right side, and if he doesn't see them, he'll probably scan for them. There's just no realistic way they could have gotten away from him without being seen at some stage. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see a scan here in the next few moments to clean those up, or does he really just not think about them? Maybe. They're so well hidden, this one was just burrowed in the ground. Okay, MarineLorD will not pick those off just yet. Bly is coming up to maxing out, albeit on not exactly the greatest of armies in the world, though he does get a few corruptors on the way up. Rebuilding his fourth bases now, trying to still get in towards a comfortable economy. Corrosive bars dropping down onto those rocks. We see the BCs continue to move forwards. Couple of shots going down. Oh, nice, gets a couple of roaches and a Ravager. Focus dropping down as well, dropping in towards these bases. We do see the Hellbats coming through to help clean up as we see the rest of these locusts chasing down SCVs. A lot of locusts going to expire there. Up on the top, we see these battle cruisers moving through. They find the swarm hosts. Oh no. Swarm hosts in a lot of trouble. I mean, they can't get away because the BCs shoot while they move, and the swarm hosts are going to go down. Every single one of them on this top side. There is still a few burrowed down to the south, which is, well, one of the BCs teleports somewhere. I actually have no idea. Where did it go? Oh, no clue. Or was it just another BC teleporting in? No, there's... I have no idea. I just saw the teleport animation. Anyways, Corruptors come through to try and clean this out, and they will have a decent job, but of course, then it comes down to what's on the ground. What's on the ground is a hell of a lot of tanks from the Terran player, and just roaches from the Zerg, which is not going to trade very well at all, as MarineLorD will start to take down this base. This base topside is in some trouble too. On the bottom, it's a similar story. That's where one of those BCs got to, down to the bottom side of the map. I was wondering about that. Now, it's difficult to find. Cheeky BCs. It's all over the place, aren't they? Swarm hosts will just be prepared against. That's not an issue either. As MarineLorD will continue to press on in, and Bly is on the verge of defeat. As you see the tanks firing away, roaches and Ravagers taking a hell of a beating. I mean, again, you clean this up as Bly, and it's like, well, you don't even clean it up. I was going to say, it's barely even a consolation prize, because it's like, well, it's going to cost you so much anyways. And we do see Hellbats and tanks continue to press forwards, and the battlecruiser age of TvZ is well and truly upon us right now. MarineLorD looking to pick up the first 2-0 of the day here on the stream. We've had only 2 1s up until now. As you see those locusts dropping in. Going to get rid of a few of these SCVs. And again, these locusts have been probably the most successful thing from Bly. These swarm hosts have 2 to 4 kills each, so it's been pretty nice. But that really is all he's had to kind of cheer about, as we see Cyclones lock onto a hatchery. kind of backwards. Tank showing up, and, well, again, we kind of know how this goes. Another hatch goes down. This hatch is obviously in a lot of trouble as well. These drones, they're instant. It's tough. It's really tough, and it's really difficult to see what's going to happen. I mean, Corruptor's going to come down here, but PC's teleporting on top. Bly types out GG, and he'll take his first loss today. Marine